She's divorcing her husband so she could find herself. Watch the video and I will read what Jesus said about divorce, and I'll ask you whether you agree with it or not.
Good morning, everyone. This is for all my women out there navigating divorce from a really great guy who didn't turn out to be a great husband. And my husband asked me the other day, did you ever really love me? Like, how is it so easy for you to end this relationship after 22 years?
Jesus was clear on the grounds for divorce. This is actually what Jesus said about divorce. Listen carefully, and I'll allow you listen to her explanation.
I tell you that anyone who divorces his wife, except for sexual immorality, and marries another woman, commits adultery.
And here's what I told him. For probably the last 10 years, I have been moving to a space of indifference and detachment and grieving a relationship and a marriage that I once thought could be incredibly powerful and moving. And the fact that you did not show up for most of our marriage put me into a position of weaning myself away from something that I believed so deeply in. The marriage, him as a man, him as a husband, and over the course of 10 years, really beginning to understand that the marriage was not a place that I would thrive in. The marriage was not a place I would grow in. That the woman I was showing up to be, this angry, resentful person that I just didn't like myself, is just not where I want to spend the rest of my life. It's not who I want to be. I want to be who I am in the absence of your presence.
She was not detailed on what happened. She just gave a vague reason about being bitter and angry, which is really tough. From the question her husband asked her, you could guess that he couldn't have been that bad. But even if she was really bitter and angry, do you think her divorce would reverse that? Or trying to tackle the problem with her husband would guarantee a better life?
I want to be that fun, yummy, vibrant, beautiful, peaceful, joyful, happy woman. And the only way I can find her is in the absence of your presence. So over 22 years, I have navigated into feeling, into understanding that in the presence of your company is not where I'll grow and be a vibrant, happy woman. And I don't love this anymore. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't feel safe here. I don't feel cared for, taken care of, and deeply cared for. Have a husband who understands who I am and navigates our relationship based on his experience with getting to know me in my 30s, 40s, and 50s, and how you learn to show up. And I'm not interested in childlike relationship anymore. I'm not interested in taking care of you anymore. I'm not interested in being your mom anymore. I'm not interested anymore. That's just what it comes down to. I'm interested in leaving and having a relationship and a space for me.
My opinion? Immediately you hang your happiness or joy on another man or woman, you'd end up being screwed, and you'll also screw up the other person. Here is a godly advice. If you are weary or sad or unhappy, go to Jesus. He's real and would take away your burden, fill you with love, and you'd have enough to give your partner. Selah.